Hello BB Gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Ultra Despair Girls. I thought this place would be fine. I was a bit confident that I would never be found, but it's as if they knew where I was hiding from the beginning. A Monokuma came and attacked me. I was just barely able to escape, but I couldn't save her. My wife was killed. She was torn apart limb from limb. They cut off her skin and her flesh was everywhere, but I just ran away. I'm done for. There's no place to hide, no place to run in this city. It's true that your parents were cruel to you, but that doesn't mean you can kill all the adults. Says who, Kamaru? Again with that nonsense. After all this, we are well aware that we are killing innocents.
But
this is war. When you're burning the enemy's country to the ground, do you stop to spare the good people? Here's the thing, you don't do the war in the first place. Even if we had years, we would never achieve our dream with that. Benevolence.
But demon.
Consider it fate. We were born and raised here. We were treated as if we weren't even human. Wouldn't it be cruel to us to fate if we didn't fight back? But for you to just do that, do to them what they done to you?
Don't mess with me.
Perhaps you think we should have stayed subhuman, just accepted it. Not like that. Then just tell me, what should we have done? What was the right thing to do? What should we have done to earn the privilege of a normal, happy childhood?
Don't mess with me.
Stop being such a drama queen. You could have relied on the police, on the Toko, be real with me here. Be real.
Don't mess with me.
You're asking for those who had their lives destroyed by adults to trust other adults? Exactly. It's so difficult to put life of your trust in other adults. Ever since we were 5, we were born in Toa City. Our destiny was decided. No one could stop us. With all the children in this town, we will build an ideal paradise. With all the children in this town, we're talking about all those brats in the helmets. Of course, it's not just us, but also the Monokuma kids, all the children.
Far too suspicious.
Funny that all the kids in this town just happen to have murderous intentions like you. Perhaps I've said too much. I have nothing else to say to you. You cannot stop us now. Pretty bold for a shrimpy little brat like you, talk big. I don't care how unfortunate your childhoods were. Killing humans will never be okay. Here's the thing. I didn't expect a demon to understand. I got some thoughts on this. In my opinion, the only unforgivable crime in the history of this planet that is unforgivable under any conditions is I don't want to talk about it unless it's, because I feel like then I'm going to, have to bring up, but you guys understand what I'm going to talk about, what is a unforgivable crime. I talked about before in previous episodes. In fact, I talked about 2 episodes before, and you know what I'm talking about. In some cases, someone killing someone else in self-defense, I don't know, someone killing an abusive partner? I don't know. I ain't gonna stop him. Hey! There's an account on Twitter that's really good. It's like people running upstairs. I actually do like those type of accounts that are like, hey, the only one that's like gotten like silly is probably like, can you pet the dog? But it's still a wholesome account that's probably not, doing any damage to anyone. I'll find out now if someone in the comments that like it was actually like they've actually done some really horrific damage to people. That's what always happens.
This is it.
A little shrine box as well. Oh, you're moving it. A plaid suit is very funny too. Always looks good though. How that's so terrifying. How would you even go down there?
This is the secret passageway we prepared in case of emergency. Go through here, and you can get outside the town.
I wonder, Monica has to know about it. Well, Nagisa knows about it. Nagito.
What are you doing? Hurry up and leave. Hey, what's the holdup? If you just go through here, you'll be outside of the city.
Oh my god, they'll be done.
Didn't you want to run away? Didn't you want to escape this town?
That's right, that's what I've always wanted. At least that's what I thought. Toko, is it really okay for me to go?
Do whatever you want. It has nothing to do with me. Not anymore.
Oh my. Seems like I made it just in time.
It's Catboy.
Man, that was close. Truly a last-minute save.
You? Why are you here?
Why am I here? To persuade her to stay, of
I
course.
genuinely think that he's controlling some of the Monokumas. That's my genuine belief in some of the kids.
So that our boring and common protagonist who has no distinct characteristics doesn't just quit.
Huh?
Komaru Naegi, though you are normal, not an ultimate, or even a part of Future Foundation.
It's insane that he met, like both Makoto, or he must know about Makoto, I guess, and Kamaru before the second game.
I really do think quite poorly of the idea that you would abandon your friend and run off alone. Are you really going to just run away like this?
Also,
Is your
that's just an
conscience
annoying
clear?
staircase. Could be made for kids.
Stop it! What are you saying? She's about to leave for good!
That would be quite bothersome for me, you know? That is why I must convince her to stay.
Huh?
It would be disappointing if she did not see the game through to the end, how it was meant to be.
Don't just go speaking your mind without permission! You're a servant! Listen to me. In order to see our paradise, this girl cannot stay here.
Because they feel like she's
So
going to
then
stop
I
him.
must ask, which is more important to the Warriors of Hope? Paradise or the game?
Paragame.
What are you talking about? It's obviously...
The game, of course.
Of course he would think that.
What?
You're a smart one. You must be at least vaguely aware. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sneaking about. You could have openly proposed a halt to these slayings to focus entirely on building paradise. And the reason you did not do exactly that, and are instead going behind their backs, is because you realize your favorite Miss Mage would choose the game over paradise.
She seems like that type of personality, to be honest.
Do you know what you call someone who behaves like you're behaving? A traitor.
You're wrong. I care about them more than anyone. They all have high hopes for me. I mean, I am the leader.
Nagisa, isn't it best if you just calm down a little? You can leave the rest to me.
Of course, this goddamn psycho is doing this.
Ugh,
Okay, I really think you should.
damn it.
That's right. People who are not needed in this scene should go and make their exit.
Okay, I guess that means you, Nagito.
What are you talking about?
I must admit, I am a little disappointed. When I heard that she was his little sister, I was intrigued.
His? Makoto? Do you know him?
Now listen, since I've planned the game out this far, I would like it to be completed.
Oh my god, I just realized something. If you take both of their names, Makoto Naegi and Nagito Anderson Jones, you rearrange the letters and it becomes... both of them are actually...
Of course, perhaps I am being somewhat unfair to you, Komaru. Rather, the one who disappointed me was Toko.
Huh? Yeah, I'm actually... I feel like I'm so on Kamaru's level right now.
Now, perhaps I am mistaken, but I believe we made a promise. You were to escort her to headquarters.
Oh, is he Future Foundation too?
Escort? What are you talking about?
No, it was, Gino Jack.
Oh, I really think it should be Toko who answers that question. But if you continue to be silent, the story cannot progress.
He's all about the
So
story. Yeah,
I
he's big
speak.
into that.
I made a deal with Toko. If she escorts you to the children's main base, I will release Byakuya Togami. Consider it exchanging hostages. The plan was to trade you and Byakuya.
What? What are
It was
you
Gino.
talking about?
Gino Jack.
And it was such a good deal, too. Why did it have to come to this?
That's a lie, right? You're lying right now, aren't you? You're just making it up.
If you believe it to be a lie, think back on when you two first met. When you first arrived at the hospital on your parachute, did you know why Toko turned up there?
Because she really likes hospitals.
She came to save you because she was told where you would be landing. How else could you possibly explain such a contrived encounter?
It's Danganronpa. People end up in the weirdest place. I did not need to explain it.
The reason Toko has been your companion through all this was because of her deal with me.
Lies! You're lying!
So he literally set this up, this whole encounter.
I went through
And Toko seems to know it too.
trouble making sure you would complete this little game. Returning the hacking gun you had lost, having the Monokuma kids deliver items, that was me.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Consider it game balance, as they say. You've thought about it before, I'm sure. Why enemies conveniently drop items? Why the path you must travel on to advance is always clear.
He's explaining stuff that doesn't need to be explained, but it's kind of cool that he is.
The game began as a way for the children to have fun, but it was also a game to help you grow. And I am the one who made it that way.
Why me?
You mean, why was I so particular about choosing you? Well, that is all your brother's fault, of course.
Makoto?
He defeated Junko and Oshima, the one I truly hate. And I wasn't there to witness it.
It was actually pretty crazy.
That's why, this time around, I wanted to see the action up close. And not only that, unlike him, an ultimate, you are a normal girl who can't do anything. That was particularly compelling. Her brother, a hero, the symbol of hope. If someone like you were to stand against despair, that would bring hope to the people. Hope is exclusively found on the side of the weak, the losing side. People are touched by underdog stories.
Great artwork here again.
Goliath. The majority of society is made up of the weak and untalented. They are inspired by such tales.
What are you saying?
If my assumptions are correct, you will release a light even brighter than his. And in order for that to happen, I need you to participate in my game. Through the game, you will grow, defeat the final boss, and become the hope for this town. That's why it would be quite disappointing.
So is he
if you give up
legit
halfway
creating the
through.
same kind of struggle that Makoto went through so that he could see just this wonderful display of hope?
Please, save this town from
Yep,
despair.
that is,
Show
oh my
me your
god.
dazzling light of hope to crush despair.
His eyes. This is actually like so on point for his character.
What do you mean? I'm hope? I don't understand what you mean at all.
Ah, I see. So you still don't understand. I blame myself. I should have been more enthusiastic. But regardless, I truly do believe in you. No matter how big the despair, hope will always win in the end. That is why I feel no remorse becoming despair myself.
You're just as crazy as those kids.
No,
You must be
no.
insane.
You have no idea how crazy this guy is. This guy would be... I'll let you find out, Kamaru.
Who cares about me? The more important thing is what you two are going to do now. I mean, now that Toko's lie has been uncovered.
Toko, please, just tell me the truth.
This wouldn't upset me. Personally, I'd be like, okay, cool, she lied to me. But like, we worked together really well. We had some great moments. Who cares? That's honestly what I would say.
What he's saying, it's a lie, right?
Who cares?
That I'm gonna be traded for Byakuya, and you've been lying this whole time. That's gotta be a lie, right? Answer me, Toko!
Who would actually want to save someone like you? Of course it's not a lie.
What?
All this time I was protecting you and cheering you up.
No way, don't do this.
It was all for the sake of Master Byakuya.
Toko.
That's
You're my
right.
girl.
I was deceiving you. And you just kept relying on me. Toko! Trusting me like an idiot.
Can I just say that contextually, Toko has saved us twice. She for sure has. We would be in a worse situation without Toko, but the majority of this game, I'd say 95% of this game has been all, because the way I've played, factually so, the way I have played has meant that Kamaru has done way more than Toko.
I believed in you.
Well, you shouldn't have done that. Why would you believe in me? I have a split personality with a serial killer. I'm abnormal.
I trusted both of your personalities.
All my life, nobody even tried to trust me. It's always been like that. That's why I've never had a problem lying to people. But regardless, why do you believe in someone like me?
Toko.
From the very start, I hated you. Just being with you was insufferable.
Lies. It's all lies.
I'm not lying. It's the truth.
This music is always hits me a little bit though.
I tricked you from the start. You were a fool not to realize
I think this is
it.
also her trying to make her leave.
You're just a stupid idiot who got set up by the coward Toko Fukawa. Simple as that.
Ah, Toko. Don't you think that maybe your ranting isn't helping? If you put it like that, she will be even more motivated to leave you behind.
I think that's the
will
point.
she
I
not?
think that's the point.
If you want to stop her, you've got to try harder. Byakuya is important to you, right?
Look at this Zoidberg looking guy.
Guess there's no other way. By force if I have to.
Force?
Gotta kill.
Legit like Persona 3 vibes.
I got no choice.
Is this a boss battle?
License. Toko! If you don't get
No,
serious,
no, get away.
I'm seriously gonna kill you.
Oh no, we just have to. No, I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. Get away from me. Get away
I
from me,
won't
Toko!
let you escape, Kamaru Naegi. It would be troublesome if you did not play your
Oh my
role.
god. No, they're gonna get battery anyway.
Yes! It works on the stun gun!
Okay, so when she's getting battery, that's when we have to shoot her.
You'll never be able to leave this town.
Toko, I'm leaving.
Now what are you gonna do?
Ah! So that's what we have to do. We have to keep doing that.
You done already?
No, I'm leaving. This is actually like something I didn't expect to happen.
What are you doing?
No. No. Why? This is so silly.
Sacrifice something.
This is so silly.
Whether it's school or the outside
We also have the
world,
complexion of a Wednesday Addams. Not that that's a bad thing.
What are you doing?
Why? What is up with this game's obsession with, like, making sure, like, Kumaru's clothes are
if
taken
you don't
off?
defeat
We still have our shoes on? We
you'll never be
do.
able to leave this town.
That's strange. Even with the hacking gun, Komaru should be easily outmatched by Toko.
You done already?
I've been done for years now. The taking off of the clothes, very weird.
If you don't defeat me, you'll never be able to leave this town.
I think she's done. Yeah.
Right.
I think that's all we have to do, yeah? Just wait for her to... Thank God the clothes are back on.
Ah, she lost consciousness.
Toko.
She's still our girl.
I lost consciousness. That means I must have lost. If that's the case, I can't stop you now. Hurry up
I
and run!
think she genuinely wants us to run.
What are you doing? If you don't hurry, next time I really will take you by force.
You did it on purpose, didn't you? You lost on purpose.
Huh?
You lost on purpose so you can let me go. Right?
I mean, she wasn't being too crazy. She's just taking off her clothes.
Saying cruel things to me and attacking me without warning. It was an act, wasn't it? So that I wouldn't hesitate to leave you here.
What are you talking about? Why would you think that?
Don't treat me like an idiot. I already know you're much stronger than I am. We've been together all this time. Toko, why?
If things stayed the same, you never would have made a move, would you? You always made me decide. You didn't do anything on your own.
She's just saying this when she's lying down.
So you wanted to give me a chance?
I was with you all this time, you know? I know you well, too. And also, listening to this crazy idiot's orders just makes my skin crawl.
Same.
Hope. It sounds disgusting when you say it.
It's become a disgusting word in my vocabulary, to be honest. Like, teaching history, you have to learn about the idea of hope, because that's like what a lot of dictators would use. And every time I hear it, I'm just like, oh my god. And isn't that crazy that, like, because, and people can be like, well, Calvin, dictators saying it didn't make you upset? I've never heard the dictator say it, you just read it. You know what I mean? But every time I'm reading the book, it's like, this dictator would use hope to control the masses. And I'm like, hope. Okay. And I hear Monokuma's voice in the back of my head.
Well, that is completely understandable. But are you really okay with this? If Miss Komaru runs away, the safety of the hostage cannot be guaranteed. Well, personally,
Oh, an animated cutscene.
it's for the sake of the game.
Get away from her.
Byakuya Togami is important to you, is he not? Then allow me to lend a hand. See, you'll still make it if you go now.
What is that? Oh, he's just literally trying to make her into Gino.
Don't get your blood on my glasses. I'm the Cinderella of the Slaughter Flower Garden.
Rip Baru back. He looks kind of cool in animated style.
Please stop!
Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh my god.
Shut the hell up!
Yes, Toko! I mean, Gino.
Bastard!
Oh, right. Even though you two share knowledge, you don't share memories, correct? So then, you have no idea who the real enemy is. An honest mistake, I suppose.
Idiot! It's no mistake. What I share with her isn't just knowledge. She and I also share emotions.
Oh my god.
If we didn't, there's no way we'd both love Master. And my emotions are telling me this. To kill you and let Dekomaru escape.
I
And
love
you're something of a pretty
love
boy
Gino Jack.
yourself, so I can kill you as I like. No remorse.
I see. So you've decided to stop taking advantage of Komaru Naegi. Is that friendship?
Huh?
To travel the harsher path for the sake of protecting your friend. Such beautiful friendship. I truly think it's a splendid thing. But aren't you a serial killer? You're an aberrant who has no problem taking lives to satiate your own lusts. For someone like that to say things like friendship or friends, do you not find it strange? Or even shameful?
I can't breathe. Friendship. Friends.
It's crazy how well they've like developed Toko and
Obviously friggin' not.
Lick him.
You calling my friend? No, you're my friend.
Oh!
What are you doing? Let go. No, I won't. I mean, you made a promise with Byakuya, right? You said you won't kill anyone anymore. If you keep your promise, you can be an official member of Future Foundation. That's why you... You just can't. I never thought of you or Toko as abnormal, not even one bit.
No, she didn't. We
You're
love you.
just a little strange, that's all. But even so, you are important to me. You and I are friends now, no matter what happens. You're a precious friend and I won't let you do this!
You know, you're probably wasting your time. I mean, after all, she knows she needs to kill me. Byakuya's life is in danger as long as I am alive. If she breaks the promise we made and lets you escape...
Oh, wiping the eyes in her sleeve? That's a move.
If that's how it is. If I stay in the city and go with her, then it's fine, right?
That's right.
Hey! You know what the hell you're talking about? You were crying and whining about escaping earlier, remember? Now what? You change your mind?
I still want to escape. I'm still scared, even now, but you feel the same
The
way,
scene is
don't you?
beautiful. Look at this.
You were scared too, but you tried to help me escape. And hid how afraid you really were inside, didn't you? There's no way I can run now, leaving you behind!
As expected. You just don't get it. I betrayed you. I betrayed you, you know?
No, you didn't. And you're suffering from guilt, aren't you? If you're hurting, you can tell me. I'm an unreliable, normal girl who can't do anything.
Oh my god.
But I can at least do normal things, right? And it's normal for a friend to help a friend. I'll stay. No matter how much you say no, I will definitely stay with you, all right? I've decided.
Man, so annoying.
It's
All that
so
lip
good.
service talk
It's
that I
so
hate,
good.
So damn irritating. Anybody can just say something. In that case, I'm a great detective, an astronaut, a reporter, and a Terra super beauty. And besides, you have absolutely no idea what I'm really like.
What do you mean?
There's no way I'd say no. Huh? Rather... Thanks.
Ooh.
Toko!
Oh my god. I think factually so, the most beautiful friendship in the history of Danganronpa, apart from Mondo and
So,
maybe even more than
about
Mondo
what just
and
happened?
Taka.
It's all right. I kind of figured out what was happening.
Really?
Friend? The last time I was called that was
Oh my god.
in a dream I
Yeah,
had
it's
in
definitely better than
high
Taka and
school.
Ichimaru. Or sorry, Taka and Mondo.
Well, you're actually one of many friends that I have, so you don't have to take it that seriously.
You bring that up now?
Oh, it's
Have
so
this moment
sweet.
a bit longer, jeez.
Awesome.
Guess it turned out
So not
alright.
funny.
That's so awesome.
If Komaru
Wait,
Naegi
a woman's
had run
battle.
away,
Kamar versus
the hope
Gino
of the
Jack
city would have
cleared.
gone with her. To prevent that, a wound like this will not diminish my resolve. Though it does.
I'm
hurt.
so happy with how that turned out. That meant the world to me.
It's time you started talking. How do we release Master Byakuya?
All you have to do is defeat the final boss.
Okay.
You saved the princess after defeating the final boss, right?
So happy with how that turned out. I'm like smiling ear to
In
ear.
theory.
In theory?
I was not the only one who came up with the plan to take you to the children's base. I have a partner, but I'm not sure what they are planning.
Who's your
to be
partner?
honest.
Who is that?
There's no way I would tell you that. I have already been disqualified from the game. But it'll be alright. No matter what kind of despair awaits you, hope will overcome it. The deeper and darker the despair, the brighter and more powerful the hope born from it.
Yeah, you're crazy, all right.
You are seriously disgusting. You're like 3 steps below vomit in a toilet.
Oh my god, now they're working together to insult him.
Anyway, all you need to do is progress forward. I will support you until the
Okay.
very end.
So we have a regular person. We have an absolutely crazy person who you don't know what they're going to do at any moment in time. They could switch between their feelings at any moment. And we also have Toko.
So in order to get back Byakuya, we need to stop the children's rioting, right? Then I'll do it.
Hold on a second. Is this game forcing me to save Bagaru?
Right, Toko?
What other does I have a friend who plays this game? I won't check out who does it. Maybe they don't want to see their name on.
But are you sure you can do this?
There's no way I can accept leaving you behind. Thanks to you, I've come this far. And not just that. Maybe I'm not really attached to this town, but I will save my friend.
Kamaru.
Oh, and one more thing.
Any hint you
I have
want?
a little hint for you. The building the children are using as a headquarters is called Toa Hills. Marching in there with just the 2 of you would be a bit suicidal.
3 of us, but okay.
Monokumas have dug in all around Toa Hills. Even you 2 would have trouble with that many.
Then what do we need to do?
Well, we could ask for help. From Shirokuma and Haichi.
Their help?
They want to stop the children as much as we do.
Mm-hmm.
Shirokuma said it too.
Even though we escaped.
If we work together, everyone can be saved. And everyone's happy, right?
What? Where did that come from? Now's not the time for heroics.
Girl, I gotta save the worst character in the history of video games. Don't tell me we don't have time for heroics.
But I think you and I can do it. It's going to be all right.
Such splendid growth. Your world has gradually grown wider,
Kick him.
as expected of his little sister. My judgment was indeed correct.
Funnily enough, Kamaru definitely taller.
That reminds me. The Resistance base is in the sewers underground, correct?
Did you lead them
In
there?
that case, there should be an entrance to the subway if you go through the business district.
That's none of my business.
As I recall, there was a blue building. If you move through there, you'll reach the base.
You're sending us on a pretty specific path. Is this also part of your scheme?
I would prefer that you think of it as support. It is information that will help you.
Well, it doesn't matter what you're scheming. Master and Kamaru, I'll protect them both, even if it takes my life.
Do your best. Defeat despair.
Don't tell me what to do. Oh. Pretty crazy 30 minutes. Honestly, amazing.
That's
Like, I
it.
really feel...
Just a little longer. Just a little longer, and that light of hope will swallow the despair of this place. I can't wait.
What is that? What is that? That is so sick. Oh, it's your...
So upset over something like this. You really are a child.
That is so sick. So we're still gonna have to fight it, I'd say. Let's go back up.
Kamaru,
I think that was a really fantastic moment. I think that was really fun. All of it was good.
Saying it so plainly like that.
Very excited to see what
It's actually kind of
happens
refreshing.
going forward
yeah,
with
for
this,
me
because I actually
too.
think that they did like a really, really good job at that.
Liked anyone before.
But
Okay, that sounds like a problem.
sorry, I should be listening to this, I suppose. Calvin, you should be listening to all. Oh, look, there's some yellow paint cans. Oh, the text. Oh, there's nothing there. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.